Be me. Normie who's used to be non-political. Grew up with a friend. Likes me cause I had IDGAF attitude. Nothing bothered me not like that now. Friend ended up being a gun nut, conspiracy theory right-wing nutter. Yaps non-stop about SSRI controlling mass shooters. Food being sprayed with pesticides. Pizzagate, Sandy Hook shooting not being real. Anti-vaxxer, Trump supporter, claims Nazi are left-wing. Links me weird scientific conspiracy theory videos with like 1K or less views. I learned the word cuck, glowy from him in 2016-ish I think and found it hilarious and I used to say it. If I joke about myself he has no problem laughing at me. If I joke about him he stays completely silent. Has a high-functioning artist, narc combo IMO. 30 plus living with his mother and girlfriend. Didn't think anything of it cause I worried about my own life. We were both social outcast losers growing up. During COVID I fell down the rabbit hole and ended up here. Realize he's spouting a lot of the things that are said on /pol/ but non-race related. He stated I changed and randomly tells me he's not a Nazi. This is due to my avoiding him and him sensing our fractured relationship. I stopped talking to him. I feel bad cause I knew him for so long and he always had my back, but I never understood why he focuses so heavily on useless things like this. Sigh, just wanted to get that off my chest. Be me. Ruminate over a bitch for 1 year. Go to therapy. Guy sits there, telling me he doesn't understand what I mean and that I need to get over her without asking for follow-ups. Feel emasculated and cucked. Desperate and stressed beyond belief, travel to smaller town to see a different psychiatrist. Woman preliminarily diagnoses me with OCD. Doesn't even listen to the full story. I do in fact have OCD, severe at that, but I didn't see her for it. Incomprehensibly impressed. Gives me info, etc. Do research and realize I need to deal with this disease now, it's time. Struggled with it for 5 years. Read one potent Reddit post. Read one therapist's work on OCD. 85% of symptoms gone. Rituals don't take 5 to 15 minutes, or ruin entire days, take 5 to 15 seconds at most with some effort to counteract. Many of the worst rituals gone. 2 days and counting. It's insane how positive I am. I know it's too early to celebrate and I'll likely relapse harder than ever before, but seeing that therapist was one of the greatest things I ever did and I'm considering writing to her if all goes well. Be me. A literal fish factory worker. Very depressed and very virgin and out of shape. Legitimately invisible to girls. Living with family. Decide to take my life in my own hands. Work out, gain 20 kilograms of muscle. Learn language, foreigner. Change job, multiple times, slowly earning more. Become more social, force myself to talk to people/women to get less anxious and more confident. Couple years go by. Moved out, got in good shape, money-wise saving a sum, now speaking language decently. Still a virgin. But at least now girls are looking at me a lot, even the ones I would never think I had chance with. Also whoever said looks don't matter is a clueless retard. Do not ever repeat that blatant lie. Try dating, got a bunch of dates with some girls that were out of my league I guess. It never goes anywhere. I'm still somehow undesirable, probably due to my boring personality and still insecurity pouring through. Recently reduced my work hours to just 15 hours a week, enjoying my hobby, and just not giving a fuck anymore. I don't even approach girls anymore, I'll just glance at them. Sometimes we talk and I don't even try to make moves because it's hopeless, and they have 30 better options than me anyway. Anyone else feels the same? Be me. Average lonely 25 years old. I have a weird schedule, get bored a lot. Join a sex chat months ago. Full of fatties and losers. Like the attention I got though. Teresa lady there, a decade older than me, used a lot of filters, looks really different without them on. We became good friends and decide to leave the sex chat thing behind because it's worthless and gross. She tells me she loves me after just a few weeks. I'm attached to her but I don't necessarily feel the same way. Say I love you too because she seems super emotional. She apparently ended up in the sex chat because she just got out of a divorce, wanted to live an exhibitionist lifestyle but decided not to after a bit. Still has the other dude's last name. Tells me every day how much she loves me. She is very sweet but our relationship isn't practical. I like talking to her and having a friend always around, but I know it's going to hurt eventually. Should I just break it off? It's stressing me out. She's so sweet to me and I feel like an ass for even ending up in this situation. Me. Go on dating app, UK. Match with a pretty cute girl. Immediately wants to talk on Telegram. Social media ACC has liked 2 to 3 pictures with less than 100 followers and following which are mostly buttocks. Talks the most retarded first grade English despite living in the UK. Immediately sexts so I thought she was looking for hookups. Asks her to go out, she avoids the topic a bit. Calls me. Immediately has her tits out and speaks the most Southern Asian English. Immediately calls me babe and asks me to show my face, calls me handsome and tells me to pull out my dick. I tell her I thought we were gonna talk a bit first. Asks me if I was gonna show my dick. I said no because my whole body was telling me it was one of those scams where they record you masturbating and extort you. Also add to the fact that her background home looked like the slums of a third world country. She immediately ends the call. I block her. Did I just almost got scammed? Am I good for actually trying to flirt first before showing my cock? I did show my face but I don't think they can get anything from it. Me, Dennis. Girl wants to talk to me cause I'm funny and she finds me cute. Go on a date with her. Good vibe. Says she wants to meet me again. Back home after date. You're nice, I like it, let's meet again. You choose the place. She texts. She sends me loads of voice chat on how she feels about dating people. Up to 10 minutes of her talking on dating people and why it's weird for her. Calls me a cute boy and said that I'm great and we should meet again. Girl blocks me 5 hours after. Girl realized she doesn't want to date anyone and certainly blocked me because of this. Am I cooked? Me, slightly above average autistic white dude. Going to Philippines for vacation and poker. Somehow my entire family knows that birthday party. Redneck cousin tells me about his trip there. Mentions how he fucked dozens of girls and for me to take advantage of it. Decide to set up a dating app in advance. Get hundreds of matches and almost all of them message first. White knight syndrome and autism kicks in. It just doesn't feel like it's fair to the local population. Feels morally wrong to meet up with girls who are only interested because I'm a foreigner with, presumably, money. Don't want to lead on anyone when I'm just there for a short time. Is it a shitty thing to meet girls if I never plan on staying there or bringing them back? I don't want to get scammed either. Me. 18 years old. I start dating for the first time. 4 months of dating. I'm going to her house to have sex. She likes to be beaten and smothered by the neck. I like normal sex. Me now at 22. Talking to a girl online. She's pretty cool and we start dating. In the midst of the conversations, she talks about fetishes and says that she likes to be threatened with a knife and likes BDSM. MFW. What the fuck is wrong with women? Are they all like that? Goths mainly. Both of these girls I mentioned are goths. I just wanted to have normal sex. It's very lame to have to pretend to like something in sex. I don't see the fun of mistreating or being mistreated in bed. Should I just accept it and try to learn to enjoy it? Me. Hang out with friend and get really drunk. Go to Denny's at 2 a.m. Am so drunk that I can't stand up straight. Restaurant manager calls the fire department on me. 2 firefighters show up. They ask me a bunch of questions and make sure I'm okay. I tell them I'm fine and they leave after they have me sign some bullshit form. 2 months later I receive a bill from the fire department for $200. This seems outrageous since nothing even happened and I wasn't the one to call them. I had a designated driver, so they didn't even need to do anything. I didn't receive any type of service from them. Can I get this bill disputed or something? What do?